Rudy Giuliani, humiliated lawyer Rudy Giuliani, who once represented failed former President Donald Trump, is now saying very clearly and very directly, Trump would tell me, take top secret files home with you. Take them home with you, Rudy. We don't even know if Rudy had a clearance to look at those files. Never mind, he obviously should not be taking them home. Business Insider reports, Rudy Giuliani says Trump once told him to take top secret documents home. Giuliani said the incident occurred just after Trump became president when he was working at Mar-a-Lago. Giuliani said he did not bring the documents home. Giuliani says he was at Mar-a-Lago working on, quote, vetting some, quote, very rich people, specifically going through their tax returns for Trump. This happened right after Trump became president. Quote, when I was his lawyer, there was a period of time I was there like 10 straight days, Giuliani said on the Sunday episode of the WABC 77 radio show, Uncovering the Truth with Rudy Giuliani and Dr. Maria Ryan. I didn't take, listen to this, this is my training on top secret. I didn't take him out of Mar-a-Lago, describing how he handled the documents. He told me, oh, take him home with you, Giuliani said of Trump. I'm not going to take Wilbur Ross's tax returns home with me. I could misplace them. I never, ever knowingly, and I never got caught, but I don't remember ever taking a document, Giuliani said. He said he would put the documents in a small safe at his desk in Mar-a-Lago to be worked on the next day. Giuliani also said top secret files are, quote, very, very strange the way they're put together and often are very small, but they contain a lot of information. Giuliani and a spokesman for Trump did not immediately respond. Now, put aside just for a moment, take them home. There's a broader question. Did Rudy Giuliani have a security clearance throughout his time working in this capacity to even look at those documents? And the answer is we don't know. Back in 2019, McGuire says he doesn't know if Giuliani had a security clearance. Acting Director of National Intelligence Joseph McGuire said he doesn't know whether Trump's personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, has security clearance. Amid questions over his role in Trump's interactions with Ukraine's president, McGuire said, I don't know whether or not Giuliani has a security clearance. This came in response to questioning from Congressman Mike Quigley about whether it was improper for Giuliani to be involved in Trump asking Zelensky to investigate Biden and Hunter. Multiple reports about that. If you go back to that point in time on MSNBC, acting DNI doesn't know if Rudy Giuliani had a security clearance. Even if you have a clearance, it's not like you can just be waltzing in and out and looking through files. And I think this is one of the important details that should be added just sort of generally when we have these conversations about classified documents, security clearances, et cetera. Having the clearance is necessary to be able to look at a lot of different documents and files, but it is not sufficient. And what's important to understand, and a couple of lawyers wrote to me about this and explained it to me clearly, the clearance is required to even be eligible to look at a lot of the stuff. But in addition, you have to have some connection to it. You have to have some need to know. There has to be some reason, some nexus as to why you and the document are coming into contact. And with a lot of these issues, it seems as though there are some that believe if you have a particular clearance, you can just willy-nilly on a whim at any point in time grab the files that are in line with that security clearance with no actual operational or working connection to them. You can't, at least not the way the rules and the law is written. Now, what was going on in Trump's White House, we know that with Jared Kushner and some others, they didn't even really, they weren't supposed to get security clearances, but then there was like an override done and they got them anyway. We covered it years ago. We really don't know what the standard operating procedure was, but Trump telling Rudy just take documents home is very much in line with what we have seen and learned about over those many years. Are any of these people ever going to be held accountable? No. I mean, this is sort of like a footnote. And, multiple criminal investigations into Trump, Rudy Giuliani disbarred in some places, all these things. This is so comparatively minor. Under Obama, it would have been absolutely and totally huge. It would be a week on Fox News. But with Rudy and Trump, it's just like a little footnote. It's not going anywhere, sadly.